Hello there and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing with our Star Trek New Horizons playthrough in Stellaris. In the last episode, we started a war with the Xindi, though we are also in a war with the Zenkethi Corporation, or Coalition rather, since they were guaranteeing the independence of the Xindi. We mostly have the Xindi territory taken over. We just need to take Upsilon Aquarii, and there's still a few planets in here that we are in the process of bombarding. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty close, and we do have a lot of our allies coming in, and they seem to have some transports that are here as well. So where's our, here's our transport fleet too. So it'll just be a pretty simple thing. We did take over this one already. I think they only have 3 or 4 planets, so we're pretty close to taking over all of that, and then we'll send our stuff down south, and we'll be able to take out the Zenkethi, who have been causing a few problems down here, but partially just because we've been... hold on, yep, there we go. Partially just because we've had our stuff kind of spread out. We did lose a little bit of a fleet. But anyways, we are going to start first off by checking our policies, because you can see our food is at -30. We're going to turn on the farming subsidies. I think that's from when we took in the Orion people. So yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll see if we can build up any more farms. And then we'll get back to all the war. Gotta upgrade this. I guess we'll have to get some kind of farming upgrade if there is one. But other than that, we'll just have to place more farms. So, like if there's a tech for increased farming output. But for now, we do have a lot of other upgrades we can make. Doesn't seem like we have that many free slots. I might even end up replacing some of the other resources we're getting. Because we've got enough energy, we've got enough mineral production. We're probably never going to really have a fleet that's too much bigger than what we've got right now. Because I'm mostly trying to be friends with everyone until we invade them, and then we're only invading them long enough to change their ideology. And so we shouldn't end up with like some big galactic coalition against us if things go well. But you never know. We only need about 60% of the galaxy in order to take over. We got an unemployed. We got unemployed. We got empty farming. We've got empty farming. And we'll have another unemployed. So that's actually, what? Probably like 20 farm, or 20 food we just increased production by there. You're going to be unemployed, so I'm going to put a frontier clinic there. And you can have some increased research. Nope. Need this one. Where was the upgrade there? I'm not seeing the button. Oh, I guess it's this one. We need influence. That makes sense. And... ooh, clearable blocks. We'll go back through and we'll take care of the other empty buildings a bit later. Because right now I do want to get back to crushing some Xindi, and I just wanted to make sure we weren't going to die from lack of food. But that should be mostly taken care of. What else can we get here? Yeah, so we'll take a look at the rest of it later. Get back up to normalcy, because like we have so many... oh, healthcare every day. No longer fulfills required conditions. Okay, that sucks. Starbase, listening posts, Armageddon. That is a pretty bad bombardment. We're probably not going to use that on account of how we don't want to murder everyone. But do we need to... I don't know if we'll need to do this one. Well, that was a large ship. I'm just going to take over the planet that we're over first. And you guys, it looks like we have a pretty substantial fleet over here now. Or our allies do, we don't. But we were building another substantial fleet ourselves. So where is that? First fleet. You're building back up. Third fleet. One up there. Seventh fleet. Down here. Edict expired. Okay, so we can... Any of those ones I'm going to do. We don't have the influence for the rest, but... Green Confederacy made peace. So you guys were fighting them too? That means they're going to be able to redirect their military over here. Did they actually lose territory there to the Breen? I feel like they might have had those, but not sure. Nausicaans have closed. I think I'm okay with that. How's Beta Rigel feel about us? They're cordial with us. Once we're at peace, we'll do that. The United Federation of Planets embassy on Vulcan has been the target of successful terrorist attack. Several hundred human and Vulcan casualties have been reported. Domestic violence is almost unheard of on Vulcan, and no group has yet claimed responsibility. However, many in Vulcan Vishar intelligence science service believe the bombing to be the work of the Cyrenite movement, a group of dissatisfied with the Minos administration's foreign policy. Let's allow the Vulcans to handle it.
Hostile fleet encountered. Construction complete.
Ooh. What are you at? 2,600. Evidence has led to the embassy bombing investigation team to the Vulcan's Forge region, where the Cyrenites are known to keep at least one hidden commune. A vast desert, the Forge is subject to electrical sandstorms and geomagnetic anomalies that interfere with scanning technologies. Progress through the Forge is slow, made more dangerous by the constant threat of Selhat's attack. So... I'm just gonna get these guys to heal, upgrade, reinforce. Oh, no, not that one. A new faction is recently gaining traction. Isolationist part. Well, that's not. There, you guys need to still bomb there. It's everyone but the second fleet.
Station under attack.
Vulcan sector has confirmed the United Federation of Planets that the minority Cyrenite group was in fact responsible for the recent embassy bombing on Vulcan. Indicating that action is already being taken to limit further attacks, the Vulcan sector has expressed regret that the bombing was not prevented. Okay. I'll take their word for that. Patrol frigate. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Fifth Fleet, patrol frigates. Well, I'll just hope that these guys can hold that off for now.
Initiating communications.
Energy credits, that's good.
Spaceport under attack. Spaceport under attack.
Alright, we are in need of better stuff. Let's see, why is the first fleet so garbage? Okay. Let's rebuild that. We'll keep these guys doing what they're doing. We only need one of you still there, and the other one can go that way.
Discovered.
With the revelation of the Vulcan public of the Kershura and the collected teachings of Surak, the minority Cyrenite movement is shown to be an accurate representation of Surak's beliefs. As this new reality is absorbed, Cyrenites old and new sweep into power. Reflecting the broader change to the Vulcan culture that are about to take place, the Vulcan High Command will be reformed into the Confederacy of Surak. You can't do that.
Construction complete.
Are they gonna, like, leave the Federation? New research. Let's go with Wall Breacher. Sona have declared us their rival. Okay, we really need to hurry up with these. Oh. Klingon and the Gorn. Okay. You guys are back. Oh no, you guys were fighting the Huznok before.
Construction complete.
This may be a good next target for us. Rumors of civil unrest have reached us from the highly advanced yet reclusive kingdom of Skor. So far, no further information is available, though given the technological superiority the kingdom demonstrates over the more involved powers in the galaxy, we must remain cautious to all possibilities. So are they up there? Because I don't think we know... Yeah.
Ships upgraded.
I'm gonna go faster. Soul of Alar. My name is Minister Sachi of the Kingdom of Skor. Our races have interacted little over the years, but we have observed you and found a few among you to be of great potential. What I must ask you is difficult. Only a few outside the Kingdom of Skor, or the Kingdom, know how close the galaxy is to peril. The soul of Alar has been stolen. Without the soul, my people will fall back to their prior barbarism. Civil war will spread from our borders across the wider galaxy. We must request one of your leaders, Piap Zhao Zhao or Edzai Kamolo, to assist us in retrieving the soul. What's the soul? The soul is the physical embodiment of Alar, the greatest Skor whose wisdom ended our violent ways, a device capable of limited telepathic triggering. Its presence in our capital is a constant reminder of the people and the governing classes of the pain and futility of the wars we've left behind. Why do you need our help? We've studied your people for many years now. As I have said, you have demonstrated a remarkable capability to solve problems and see beyond the obvious. Your leaders will join a team of specialists from across the quadrant to help us hunt down the soul. Sure.
Log updated.
Alright, send Starship Commander...
Hostile fleet encountered.
Hold on. So, what am I doing? Send Ground Forces Commander. So we need a ground and space commander? Okay. Patrol frigate and... I'm gonna send Edzai.
Affirmative.
To here? Is that where I need to be? Well, we've got time just in case, but... It does have to be PX. Okay. And where are... This army... Recruiter general... Oh, I guess we don't have any slots left. Maybe I'll just fire someone for now, and we can replace them later. Or actually, we'll see if once the other leader gets there, we can... Because they'll be gone, we should be able to pop another one in. And that ground army is right there, so... Hold on. Actually, we have so many leaders. We have so many scientists. Nianvan...
Technology discovered.
Is there anyone that's close to retirement? 77, but he's not going to... Let's say Stitcher. I feel bad for it, but we'll get... Doesn't even matter. Transport fleet. You can have Pietro.
Affirmative.
And then we gotta go to P something something. There we go. 2 jumps away. Completed technology. Let's say leader lifespan 10 years. That's good. Because they're starting to really rank up, so having them around longer definitely helps. With the war against the Breen still done now, they're going to be able to focus on us entirely. Well, we're only 76 away from that.
Log updated.
Yeah, begin the extension talks. Benzarians, medium intensity.
Engaging enemy fleet.
Engaging enemy fleet. Oh. Just the starbase.
Initiating communication.
Is that going to be fine? I think that's going to be fine. I don't care if you declare rivalry.
Hostile fleet encountered.
It'd be nice if the Cardassians declared war on the Sinkethi right now, but that's clearly not happening.
They
A
dare
strong empire
What?
begins with a firm foundation.
Uh-oh. Why would you do this? We're busy.
Construction complete.
I wanted to be friends until I attacked you. Okay, we'll have to hurry up and end this war. Get over there.
Technology discovered.
Land armies. I don't think we can fight that off.
Ships upgraded.
Well, we're building up these other fleets, and hopefully they're all going to be reinforced in time, but... I don't want to just settle status quo, because that's such a waste of everything. At least if we really have to, we're at the point where we can.
Initiating communications.
The few starbases I put up were to the south. What does this give them?
Technology discovered.
Alright, well...
Deploying liberation forces.
If they want to do it. I'll show them the way. We'll just have some raids going on in the background there. How far are we from here? 69. Come on. We're gonna lose another fight down there. Is that transport fleet? Almost, it's almost there.
Evading hostiles. Technology discovered.
Yeah. I mean, if we can win this war, we're gonna be able to go wherever we want after that. And I'm pretty confident if we can win this war, just get Sinkethi out of it, or take over the Zindi, get Sinkethi out of it, focus on the Romulans, then we're fine. But we have to make sure that while we're focusing on the Zindi, the Romulans don't mess us up. Back up to 72, because we're losing battles in the south. Is that ours? No. Where can I... Well, they don't seem to be going that far into our territory, and I think we can at least hold them off there. They're going to be stuck there for a little bit.
Construction complete.
Repairs completed. We're at least recovering from some of the other stuff we've lost.
Hostile fleet encountered.
I'm going to hope once we take over Anzadi... And why aren't they sending in their ground forces here? Are they? Well, stuff's moving, so... They're not even bombarding it. If you guys can bombard that before our ground forces get there, we'll have two of our fleets just going through all their stuff. That'll at least draw them back, I think. And hopefully our allies down here, if not, I don't think they can win.
Initiating communication.
Wait, they actually might be able to do that. Never mind. Ideal. If they win that, then we're good. Let's check that out again. Yeah, we have a leader. Tom Selleck. What are the boxes? I assume that's a placeholder thing. Yeah, we got that. Okay, that could be really good for us. Once the Zindi are done here, I wonder if they're going to send all these ships down. Because that's quite a bit.
Hostile fleet encountered.
Okay, well at least we can help with that.
Initiating communications.
Hostile fleet encounter... 5,800. Jesus. Okay, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. We can just do our best to do what they're gonna do. Oh, hold on, that's a Zindi planet, isn't it? Alright, so we'll take that on the way out then. Then we'll head into the Romulans.
Engaging enemy station.
And then that's the last Zindi planet, I think, or Zindi star, rather.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Alright, let's check the situation log. Research that one.
Hostile fleet encountered.
We were already sending our other fleet that way, right? So we're actually pretty close to not being able to finish that mission. But it seems like that fleet is still
Special
super far.
project complete. Having
Having arrived at the United Federation of Planets, Pietro Ravelli has joined a cross-species team assigned to hunt down the soul of Alar, which has been tacked on a moon in the Lacundari system. T'Char, Prince of Score and a master of the Eri, leads the mission. The reptilian engineer Sword, insectoid thief M3 Green, the humanoid huntress Lara Croft, and the Tholian Seki have also been recruited and introduced to each other. The team prepare to depart.
Deploying liberation forces.
Deploying liberation forces.
Initiating communications.
I'll give us whatever I want.
Technology discovered. Colony conquered. Hostile fleet encountered.
We only have a three Constitution classes. That's what that fleet is. Beaming to the Lacardari moon, Yoli via a score long-range... Oh. Beaming to the Lacardari moon, Yola, via a score long-range transporter, the team spends several hours checking their supplies and loading them onto the skimmer provided. Resupply will prove difficult as ionic storms across the Lacardari system prevent approach and transport windows are fleeting. Starting in the direction of the skimmer's sensor, place the soul in. Starting in the direction of the skimmer's sensors, places... Okay. Starting in the direction of the skimmer's sensor... Whatever. The team spends several hours in discussion. Who would gain from stealing the soul? Across an eerie volcanic landscape, a stray boulder strikes the skimmer's anti-grav nacelles, sending it slowly descending to the ground. Several hundred meters away from the skimmer, the red glow of lava inches toward the team. Let's say Sword? Sword's natural engineering expertise has come in good use, and with minutes to spare, the skimmer's anti-grav nacelles are fully operational. The team continues on toward the soul signal. Okay, you guys, I'm going to send that way. And you guys, I'm going to send that way. The skimmer is barely past 100 kilometers before it is forced down again by a gravatic inhibitor field generated from a series of red crystals following the banks of a river of lava. The team debate their next move. Sheki volunteers to help drag the skimmer across the river using the Tholian's natural affinity for the lava, coupled with the remaining output of the skimmer's anti-grav nacelles to keep the occupants safe. Let's follow his plan. The lava river is shallow, and Sheki is able to stand fully extended in it. Her environmental suit drinking the heat and conserving energy that would have been pumped into its interior environment. Meters from the edge of the bank, Sinki's footing slips and the skimmer falls from the grasp of her mechanically augmented arms, the rear of the vehicle plunging into the lava. The team barely have enough time to exit the front of the skimmer, using Seki as a stepping stone to the bank. The team have crossed the river, but the skimmer and supplies have been lost. Alright. Okay, you guys are getting over there. You're getting over here. Are they going to take it over? I don't know. Because I think they do have a transport. Yeah, they do have an army here.
Initiating communications.
The loss of the skimmer is a severe blow to the mission. While tricorder readings indicate the soul is now less than 300 kilometers away, a range of mountains sit between it and the team. Two approaches are available, a shorter mountain pass that cuts directly through the range, and a valley of tens of miles to the south. Let's take the valley. The valley appears to be safe, but after several miles through, it's clear the team are being stalked by predators lurking in the shadows. Lara, a skilled huntress, offers to lead the team forward. The end of the valley is close when a pack of cat-like creatures attack. Using the few weapons remaining, the team is able to drive them back, but not before one pins Pietro Ravelli to the floor and is scratching at his face. As it raises its claws to tear at Pietro Ravelli's throat, the creature screams in pain before being vaporized by a bolt from Laura's now depleted score-issued energy weapon. Reaching the valley exit, a glacial field extends as far as the eye can see. While a tower stands tall on the edge of the horizon, tricorders indicate the soul to be located within. Okay. Alright, so we're making our way that way. Well, not every distress call can be answered. Each failure to respond to such incidents reflects poorly on the United Federation of Planets' ability to defend its own space. Minus 25 unity. Oh, well. Review the Benzarian Commonwealth. Medium. Let's just send these guys down that way. The glacier stretches for kilometers, a surface that appears flat, but which conceals deep crevices. T'Char declares his intention to press on ahead on his own, using his powerful wings to bypass the treacherous ice below. The team debate who should take the lead and chart a safe path across the glacier. Lara volunteers, claiming her people's natural subarctic environment makes her the ideal choice. Let her do it. Faith in Lara's ability is well placed, as the team successfully crossed half the glacier in just one day. Pressing on the second day, a great thundering crack is heard as the ground shakes for several seconds. An earthquake has exposed new faults in the ice, and EM3 Green slips through the gap, crashing into a ledge 10 meters down. The team are unable to rescue him. The fall appears to have been fatal. The team presses on. The rest of the journey is slow, but after another 2 days, the glacier is cleared and the team rejoined T'Char at the base of the tower. Prosperity, Bajorans. Okay, yeah, Bajorans. If we can get in good with the Bajorans, we're good. The amount we contribute towards the Federation no capacity counts for twice as much. Yes. Do that one. What do we want for our perk here? We command limit, naval capacity, world shaper, no. Internal vigilance, starbase hull points, defense platform hull points. That could be helpful. That'll slow them down. Because honestly, I'm going to put a lot into this war, because if we can take over the Zindi and the Romulans, we can do whatever we need to.
Hostile fleet encountered. Construction complete. Evading hostiles.
4,900, 4,400. Yeah, that's so much.
Hostile fleet encountered.
Can you guys please, like, take over Sinkethi? We need to be out of this war. The tower appears to contain a single entrance at its base and no windows. T'Char leads the way inside, into the relative warmth of a chamber lit only by the reflections on the ice outside. A single sealed door is found, with a control panel on the wall beside it. The door will not open on its own. Use Sword's engineering expertise. Sword has opened the control panel. A dozen components of alien design lie scattered on the dark floor. We will not be able to make this work without a phase inducer coil, he says. Opening the casing of his communicator, Pietro Ravelli hands the necessary component over. This will do, oh yes, Sword delights. In minutes, the control panel is reassembled and the room is illuminated by bright green lights. The door opens. Entering the door, the team come to a bridge covering a great chasm. The bridge is damaged, a hole in its center proving a risky jump. T'Char crosses the other side on his wings, but the rest of the team must decide how to cross. Let's use her spear as a handhold. Lara volunteers to jump the chasm first, with her hunter's spear thrown safely across. Her world a high-gravity environment, Lara is able to leap across easily and picks up her spear again. Lying flat at the edge of the gap in the bridge, she extends the spear and grips tightly. The rest of the team crosses, jumping and grabbing the extended spear. T'Char looks on with amusement from the other side of the bridge, beside the exit door, which glows green. Can't he, like, fly us over one at a time? Are his wings only able to support him? T'Char steps through the green door of the exit, his eyes narrow and cold. Cannot even die right, he shouts. Chasing the score prince into the chamber beyond, the door slams behind Pietro Ravelli. Oh, he doesn't want it. T'Char is airborne and circles a platform in the middle of the giant sphere of the chamber. What are you doing? Pietro Ravelli demands. Stopping you from returning the soul. My people have become weak, and only the theft of the soul can rouse us from our millennia-long slumber. He smiles a little before shouting, but you've earned yourself a decent death, I suppose. Come fight me. I'll even turn the gravity off for you. Oh, well, that sucks. The gravity in the chamber decreases to nothingness as T'Char swoops, snapping his beak at Pietro Ravelli. Years of zero gravity training come flooding back, and Pietro Ravelli jumps aside, grasping at the score's tail feathers. The two figures spiral together for minutes, claw against fist. At last, Pietro Ravelli closes grip on T'Char. Several blows to the head later, Pietro Ravelli floats unconscious. T'Char glides to the central platform, activating the gravity setting on this console beside it. Pietro Ravelli crashes to the floor, a bloody pool building around his corpse. Easy. This is a disaster. Uh-oh. So, does that mean there's going to be an awakened empire?
Hostile fleet encountered.
Alright, well, we do seem to have some problems with the Romulans. Hopefully next time we'll be able to finish the Xindi War. We only have the one planet left for them. And just, unfortunately, we can't focus on the Zenkethi. So hopefully we'll be able to get enough out of our allies down in the south after we take the last Xindi planet that we can hold them off and eventually get the achieve war goals. But I don't think it'll just give us the automatic victory if Zenkethi is still fighting us, even if we take over everything the Xindi have, which we're pretty close to. But anyway, so that's something we'll figure out next time, so thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the series so far, and we will continue our war against the Romulans later. Bye.